Are you ready to unlock the secrets to a meaningful and fulfilled life before you turn 30? In this video, we're diving into 6 transformative practices inspired by Buddhist wisdom that will not only shape your future, but also bring peace and purpose to your present. Lesson 1. Establish a personal mission statement. People often get caught up in the currents of social expectations, family duties, and personal wants as they go through life, especially when they are young. These forces can sometimes take us in the wrong direction and make us lose sight of what's important to us. Many Buddhists believe that everyone should know their life's meaning and live it in line with that purpose. This is why writing down your personal goal statement is so important. A personal goal statement helps you find your way through life's many challenges. It keeps you steady and focused on what's important, even when other things come up. From a Buddhist point of view, this mission statement isn't just about your job or personal accomplishments. It also includes your spiritual path, your relationships, and what you bring to the world. Start by thinking about your core values to make a personal goal statement that means something. Values like kindness, awareness, and not being attached are very important in Buddhism. Think about how these values fit with what you believe and how they can help you decide what to do. What do I want to achieve in this life? How do I want to affect the lives of others? These aren't just questions about getting ahead at work. They're also about making your life meaningful and satisfying. Buddhist beliefs tell us to live in the present and be aware of everything going on around us. This is what your personal goal statement should say. You should be able to change it as you learn and grow. It should tell you to be in the present, do things on purpose, and try to find peace within yourself. In your goal statement, you might say that you will practice mindfulness every day, treat all living things with loving kindness, and use your skills in a way that helps other people. It could also include goals for your own growth, like becoming more patient, letting go of your ego, or being more generous. Writing down your personal goal statement before you turn 30 can help you build a meaningful and satisfying life. It will remind you of your true north and help you handle the problems of life with grace and clarity. By basing your goal on Buddhist ideas, you make sure it's not just about getting things done, but also about growing your own compassion and wisdom. In turn, this will lead to a life that is both successful in the material world and full of mental happiness. Lesson 2. Learn basic financial literacy. Buddhism says that money is not by itself good or bad. It is just a tool. The way we use this tool can either make our pain worse or make it better. Before they turn 30, everyone should learn how to handle their money well. To become wealthy, you need to understand the part money plays in your life and how to use it in a way that helps your own and other people's well-being. Buddhism teaches the middle way, which is a road of moderation that stays away from both self-denial and self-indulgence. This rule is also true when it comes to money. Learning about money helps you find that balance, so you can wisely use your resources without getting too attached to material things. Learn the basics first, like how to make a budget, save money, trade, and handle debt. These skills will help you make smart choices about your money so that it works for you instead of against you. For example, making a budget can help you live within your means, which is in line with the Buddhist ideal of contentment. Being careful with your money helps you value what you already have and let go of the need for more. Saving money and spending are also important parts of understanding money. The Buddhist idea of impermanence helps us remember that nothing in life is fixed, not even our money. When you save and spend your money wisely, you build up a safety net that will help you when you need it. Putting away money isn't the point. The point is to be ready for life's unknowns, which is a form of thoughtful living. Managing debt is another important part of being financially literate. Having a lot of debt can cause a lot of pain, including stress, worry, and even health issues. Buddhist lessons tell us to keep our lives simple and free of extraneous worries. If you learn how to handle your debt properly, you can break free from its hold and live a more peaceful life. Understanding the moral effects of your financial choices is also part of being financially literate. Buddhism teaches kindness and the value of right livelihood, which means making a living in a way that doesn't hurt other people. Think about how the choices you make about money affect the people and things around you. Are the companies you invest in ones that share your values? Are you giving your money to projects that improve people's lives and lessen their pain? Not only will learning basic money skills before you turn 30 help you protect your financial future, but it will also help you match your money habits with your spiritual beliefs. Money can be used for good, you can live honestly, and you can help others and yourself feel less pain. Based on Buddhist ideas, this way of handling money will help you live a balanced, happy, and peaceful life. Lesson 3. Engage in regular mindfulness or meditation practice. Being fully present in the present moment and being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and experiences without judging them is what mindfulness is all about. It's a powerful way to become more self-aware and calm down, which will help you handle life's difficulties with grace and ease. In Buddhism, mindfulness is one of the building blocks of knowledge because it frees you from the distortions of ego and desire to see things as they really are. A simple way to start practicing mindfulness is to pay attention to your breath, the way your body feels, all the thoughts that are going through your mind for a few minutes every day. The key is to be consistent. This practice will get stronger over time, which will help you stay calm and clear even when things are going crazy. Another important tool in Buddhism is meditation, which is a more structured form of awareness. It includes being still, focusing on the breath or something else, and gently bringing the mind back to the breath or the object of concentration whenever it wanders. Regular meditation helps you become more still inside and learn to watch your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. Mindfulness and meditation are good for more than just the person doing them. Being thoughtful makes you more aware of other people's wants and needs, which helps you understand and care about them. Being aware of this can help you get along better with others in your personal and professional situations and feel more connected to them. Mindfulness and meditation can also help you become more resilient. The good and bad things in life happen all the time, and if you can't stay focused, it's easy to get stressed out. Through these practices, you learn to accept that everything changes and to deal with problems with an open heart. Adding awareness and meditation to your daily life before you turn 30 can help you grow spiritually for the rest of your life. Not only do these routines make you feel better and less stressed, they also help you understand the nature of reality more deeply. In order to live in line with Buddhist ideals, they help you develop a mind that is clear, focused, and compassionate. Making awareness and meditation a regular part of your life is a big step toward becoming more like who you really are. You learn to live with purpose, to be in the present moment, and to deal with the problems that come up in life with kindness and understanding. Being aware in this way will help you in every part of your life and lead to more peace, happiness, and spiritual growth. Lesson 4. Network with people outside your field. As we go through life, it's easy to get stuck in our work or social groups. People who share our hobbies, points of view, and experiences are often the ones we hang out with the most. This can make us feel better, but it can also stop us from learning and growing. Before you turn 30, you should make connections with people outside of your field. This will help you learn new things and make your life better, which is in line with Buddhist beliefs. Buddhism stresses how all living things are linked. This shows us that we are not different from other people, but are deeply linked through the web of life. You can see how connected everything is by networking with people outside of your area. It opens your mind to new thoughts, ideas, and points of view, which can help you see the world in a broader sense. When you interact with people from different backgrounds, you discover new ways to learn and improve yourself. This is similar to the Buddhist idea of beginner's mind, which says we should look at life with an open mind and no preconceived ideas. You can become more humble and open to learning by getting out of your comfort zone and talking to people from different backgrounds. This kind of networking also helps people be more kind and understanding. When you connect with people who have had different experiences and problems, you learn more about their joys and struggles. Being aware of this can move you to be more kind and thoughtful in your own life, which is an important part of Buddhist practice. Getting to know people outside of your field can lead to partnerships and new ideas you didn't expect. The Buddhist idea of right effort tells us to do things that are important and helpful. You might find new ways to use your skills and information for the greater good by networking with other people. Getting together with other people can help you make projects that help your community and the world as a whole. Making connections with people outside of your field can also help you become less attached. Buddhism says that non-attachment means letting go of our strong ties to certain roles, labels, or ideas. You learn to see past your own ego and enjoy the richness of different points of view when you interact with people who have them. This practice of not being attached to anything can help you feel more free inside and see life in a bigger picture. Make an effort to connect with people outside of your normal groups before you turn 30. You can talk to people whose work or hobbies interest you by going to events or joining groups. Have an open mind and a real drive to learn and connect when you talk to these people. This will make your life better, help you learn more, and help you develop Buddhist essential traits like compassion, humility, and non-attachment. Networking with people outside of your field isn't just a way to get more job chances. It's also a way to get closer to the world and live in line with the ideas of compassion and interconnectedness. This practice will not only make your personal and work life better, but it will also help you grow spiritually. Lesson 5. Establish healthy boundaries. In Buddhism, the idea of limits is linked to doing the right thing, which is one of the 8 steps on the Noble Eightfold Path. Doing the right thing means living in a way that is moral, kind, and good for your health. Setting healthy limits is an important part of this practice because it helps you keep your energy safe, stay true to yourself, and build relationships that are peaceful. You should learn how to set and keep good boundaries in all parts of your life before you turn 30. This includes the connections you have with other people, at work, and even with yourself. Setting boundaries doesn't mean putting up walls or keeping people out. Instead, it means making a safe, respectful space where you can do well. When it comes to personal relationships, setting healthy limits helps you stay true to yourself while also being there for others. Buddhism teaches people to be compassionate and loving, but it also stresses how important it is to take care of yourself and respect yourself. By setting limits, you make room for both self-care and kindness, keeping you from getting worn out or stressed. One way to do this is to set limits on your time and energy, making sure you have time to rest, meditate, and grow as a person. This could mean turning down offers or limiting the amount of time you spend with other people. Because you're taking care of your own needs first, these boundaries let you be more present in your interactions. Boundaries are just as important in the business world. These things help you keep a good work-life balance, avoid burnout, and make sure your work is in line with your goals. Buddhism stresses the significance of right livelihood, which means making a living in a moral and satisfying way. Setting limits at work helps you keep your time and energy safe, so you can do your job well without putting your health at risk. This could mean setting limits on your work hours, giving jobs to other people, or speaking up for yourself at work. It also means being clear about your beliefs and not giving up on them to achieve success in the outside world. Boundaries help you live in line with the Buddhist ideas of right behavior and right livelihood in this way. Self-awareness and self-compassion are also important for setting healthy limits. Buddhism says that a lot of the time, our pain comes from wanting to please other people or attaching ourselves to outside approval. You learn to put your own needs first and let go of the need for other people's praise when you set limits. Being more detached from things can help you feel more at peace with yourself and give you a better sense of who you are. Take some time to think about your limits and how they are helping you before you turn 30. Are there parts of your life that make you feel tired or overworked? In what relationships do you need to be more clear about your limits? Setting healthy limits is the first step toward a life that is balanced, satisfying, and in line with your core values. According to Buddhism, setting limits isn't just a way to keep yourself safe. It's also a way to make room for growth and peace. Being able to give and receive love more freely, work better, and live in a way that is true to yourself are all possible when you set healthy limits. For your health and spiritual growth, this exercise is very important. Lesson 6. Explore and define your spiritual beliefs. It's important to think about and write down your spiritual views before you turn 30. Your exploration is a very personal trip that can help you gain deep insights and learn more about the world and yourself. In Buddhism, one of the most important parts of the path to enlightenment is seeking spiritual understanding. To go on this path, you need to be open, curious, and ready to question and learn. Spiritual views help us make sense of the world, figure out why we're here, and understand our place in the universe. They have an effect on how we live, how we interact with others, and how we deal with life's problems. Buddhism has a long history of lessons that can help you with this, but it also tells you to question everything and find your own truth. Start by asking yourself the most important question of all. Who am I? Why am I here? What does reality look like? They are at the heart of what Buddhism teaches, and they want you to dig deep into your own life to find solutions. In Buddhism, the idea of not self, anatta, goes against the idea of a constant self that doesn't change. It teaches us that what we think of as the self is actually a collection of thoughts, feelings, and experiences that change over time. As you think about your spiritual beliefs, think about how these lessons make sense to you. Do you think it's true that everything changes and is related to everything else? How do these ideas change the way you think about life and your place in it? Buddhism tells you to think about these questions. Watch your thoughts and feelings without getting attached to them, and try to understand things by having them directly. Buddhism has a long history of talking to and learning from other religions, and it urges people to keep an open mind when they are learning. By learning about different religions and ways of life, you can see things more clearly and appreciate the variety of spiritual knowledge more. Remember that as you look into your spiritual views, this is not a trip with a set end point. In Buddhism, the way to awareness is to keep learning, growing, and waking up. As you learn new things and have new situations, your beliefs may change over time. Being open and interested, ready to question and learn, and determined to live in line with your deepest ideals are the most important things. When you define your spiritual views, you don't have to follow a certain doctrine or set of rules to the letter. Instead, you should look for things that connect with your own life and help you grow and be healthy. Buddhism teaches that the middle way is important because it is a reasonable way of life that avoids extremes and promotes peace and kindness. Take the time to think about your spiritual views with an open mind and heart before you turn 30. Think about the lessons that speak to you, question what you've been taught, and try to understand things on your own. This exploration will help you find a spiritual path that is true to you and has value for you. By looking into and naming your spiritual views, you build a base for a life full of meaning, purpose, and happiness. This practice is important for your mental growth and will help you find your way through life's challenges and chances. Buddhists believe that the search for spiritual knowledge lasts a lifetime. By starting this journey now, you can set yourself up for a life full of wisdom, kindness, and inner peace.